Oh, my hand's pretty inflamed. Well, it's not that inflamed actually, but I thought it was. But it's like really itchy now that I've been laying around. So I think we need a new vacuum because I was, just laying around on the carpet and it seemed really, really itchy. So it's either fleas or you just need the vacuum to make it feel fresh again. Either way, I'm not laying on the carpet anymore tonight. But I've had like the worst day. I've had like the laziest day. I didn't do anything. Like I made a few inquiries. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get that free course because I didn't make a document. I didn't keep evidence of that was a special at the time. If you don't have a job by the end of your course, you get another for free. So it doesn't. I can't find it. I didn't keep any document, which is kind of stupid because, obviously the place where I study needs proof that that was a special. So, but at the moment it's really weird because it seems like it's run by like one person or something. Like the main number that you call is diverted to a mobile number and you leave a message on a message bank, which sounds like someone's personal number. So there mustn't be they mustn't get too many calls or whatever, or they just have one person relaying messages and sending out emails and stuff. So, but I got a reply by online chat, and they said, "Oh, we're not aware of this special. Do you have any evidence? If you do, please email to such and such." And then I went to phone up, and I only got a message bank, and yet to get a reply. I might get a reply on Monday. Either way, it doesn't look like I'm going to get the free course that I had anticipated, so it means I'm going to have to pay for my next course, but I'm not sure if I should, because, I'm not sure if I should pay because, I'm going to be under in debt for a while, but I'm not sure. I'm anticipating that I am going to pay my debt, and so if that all crashes, if the payment plan has to be paid by February next year, say, then that's going to crash on me because I don't want to lose 22 grand. It's a lot of money. It's like more than one third of my total. That's like almost everything I have in my bank. But they said, so hopefully the payment plan can extend the time you have allocated to pay. But I don't know. I don't want to go to a tribunal. So it just seems a lot, and I don't ever work, and I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to just keep trying to earn money from home, I think. I just not having the best of luck with employment opportunities to the point where it doesn't seem like I have too many, but I have to just work. Keep, just trying to earn a little bit here and there and see where I end up. I have new aspirations that are in the form of a daydream, and I'm like, that would be cool if it worked out that way, but I'm not sure if it will. So, but my instincts are telling me don't go to the tribunal, just pay off the debt, and but I don't know. So it looks like I might have to start my whole bank account all over again. I started it all over again 3 years ago. I know I have to start again, I think. But I don't know about this debt thing. Everyone says, oh, go to the tribunal, take a lawsuit against the Centrelink, but I'm not really convinced they're not in right to... I think they're in the right to be able to do whatever they're doing. I don't think they're non-legislative. I just think it's an inky legislative that gets them to suck back money from people who are struggling, you know. So, I don't really think it's very fair. I know. But I think it's in their right. I don't think, you know, anything's going to change about... But I don't know. I've never been to a tribunal. Like, I've been pressured before to go to a tribunal, but I just usually give them back the money they want and start all over again, you know, so... But... I don't know, sometimes you think they're just raking up excuses to take money, but other times you think, oh, it's probably all legislative. They're just, you know, taking the time to pick up on it. So, I think, you know, if whatever they say is correct, the reasons behind it, then sure enough, you know, they have every right to request for money back, but I think it sucks, you know, because you spend all this time trying to save some money. The money they gave you has been spent, and you spend all this time trying to save some money. It's like, and now you have to give everything you have back and start again. It's like, that's unfair. You know, on a personal note, you're like thinking, oh, that's unfair. It's not fair that should be that way. But I think in the end, I think everyone's conclusions is going to be the same. I think they're all just going to say, oh, pay up. So, anyway, I had the laziest day. I didn't do anything today. Like, I was stuffing around, trying to sort out this course thing to see if I get a free course or not, and I'm pretty sure that they won't, because I didn't keep a copy of the special where it said, oh, study this course, and if you don't have a job by the end of it, get a free course. You know, I don't think I kept a copy, because I've been looking all over the place, and it doesn't seem like I kept a copy. And I was like, oh, that was stupid of me. I should have kept a copy so that I can refer to it, so that, you know, I can get that free course, but I didn't. So if I ever come across a similar, you know, promise, then I might want to get a copy of it, because I would have liked to have studied my next course for free, but I'm not sure whether I'll study a course at all, because like I said, I'm gonna lose a heap of money, I presume, and I'm not gonna be able to pay even $100. It's like $100 a week that you pay. No, it's a fortnight, so $50 a week that you pay for a course, and you're like going, I know it's only $50, but I don't have $50 at the end of the week. In fact, I'm gonna have... I'm not sure how much I have. I don't know. Maybe I will be able to pay for a course, but I don't know. Or I could do a cheapy course. I don't really like the courses where I'm currently studying, because you need to help with others. So I wouldn't mind a course in which you just do it, you know, online. I don't like needing to get help from others or get work experience kind of courses. I just want to like study kind of courses, you know. So a lot of courses, you need help from other, like these courses, you need assistance from other people, and you're like going, well, I'm not, you're like going, well, it's okay for now because I'm living with other people, but if I'm not, they're not, those sorts of courses aren't going to be okay. I'll be like on my own, so I just want to study and do the courses. I don't want to need other people to help me do them. So, but I'm still training my brain to study. Like, I'm not always on the ball. I'm not always on the right subject when I'm answering questions. I miss little points that become big issues when there's little points of the things that direct you towards the right answers and things. So I'm not the best study person. I often study too fast, and I just run things over once, and then I'm like, yeah, ready for exam. So, but in other education places, you might not get like as many turns as you can to get a answer right, but I'm pretty sure that I've finished with my course, so that's good. But yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna do another one afterwards. I could possibly, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm not doing very well financially, so I know I had enough to set up my own little thing on the internet, but I don't have any serious money coming in. I only got little bits of money once again, so. And with this debt, it's like gonna suck me dry. And I think that I was just laying around thinking about that all day, but I was really tired. When it's hot, I can't concentrate. And so I thought, well, I should be doing all my things on my computer in the evenings when it's cooler. But even then, like, just tonight, I just have no intention of wanting to look at a computer screen at all. So I think I've computed my brain out, but I want to get my book edited so that I can put it online, because I have to write like 30 more pages, and I have to like put the 30 pages in between the writing that I currently have, and make the ending more compelling and stuff. So maybe take a drink or two at the end, I don't know, but at the moment it's very rough. It's not very compelling. There's spelling mistakes all over the place because I just kind of roughly type it, and then grammar's probably all over the place, and then I have to like get 30 more pages squeezed in, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna take forever. So book writing isn't. I've been working on it for like 2 weeks, so it's not just a walk around the park unless you've got a good idea. But I want to get it published so I can see if my writing tone's popular or not. So I should be like getting up off the bed to work on it for a couple hours tonight, and work on it again on the weekend. I don't think I'm going to go to the Gold Coast tomorrow or the city, or because I went yesterday already on the train, so I'm not really too eager to go on trains more than once a week, because it cost me like $20, because whenever I switch a train, I'm like logging off and logging on, and $15 is down the hatch, and then like the wind, and then I put another $15 on, and it's like I've got $8 left or whatever. It's like unfair. That's so expensive. It's a lot more expensive going switching trains than just going one direct route, is what I'm thinking. So I think that kind of sucks. But It's because you're like logging on and logging off, then logging on to catch the next train. Logging off, I think that eats up the money or something, or I don't know, but I put $15, and by the time I was there, it's like all that $15 been used, and I have to, you know, I have to buy a new ticket. And I was like, what happened to my $15? You know, how can that be all used? And I presumed it's because I'm logging on and logging off, switching trains, logging on and logging off, and doing my stuff, then coming back, logging on, logging off, switching trains again, logging on, logging off. So all that switching trains, I think, is making it more expensive because they possibly charge you for a short trip every time you log on and off. So, or something silly. So I just think, oh, that's so unfair. It's like ridiculous. But going to the city, I think, is the cheaper route. I'm usually paying like $4 per way, so I'm going there $4, going back $4. It's like $8 there. So it's a lot cheaper because you're just catching the one train, I think. But I think I've been caught before, and sometimes train inspectors think that you should be when you go to the city where it's junctioned and you got all the different train routes, you should be going to the scanners, logging out, then coming back in. You know, but I'm not sure. Some train people who check tickets something that's what you should do when you get to Central. Others think that's not what you do. You can just jump on any other of the other trains and head off. You know, I don't know, but there's no definite rule. I don't think. Not sure. I should ask someone that because I usually just walk to the other side and catch a different train on a different track. But you probably do need to log off and then come back in. I don't know. But if you can do that at the junction in the city, I don't see why you can't do that when you're just jumping trains in general. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's a thing. But I can't believe how much nothing I did. I didn't do any surveys. I didn't do anything. Didn't even write any blogs. I didn't do any computer work because the computer was slow, and I was being when it's hot, I get really tired. I'm yawning all over the place. And so I said, I'm going to lay down for a little while, and I end up going to sleep. And then it's like, then I did some exercise, and then I made dinner, and it's like, all this time has passed, and I didn't do anything all day, you know. But I'm not sure if I have the right mind to just hop on. I tried to listen to my body, and if it really doesn't want to just sit on the computer, I don't make it. But during the day, the heat's been getting to me a bit, so I don't mind getting on in the evenings, but in the evenings is when I want to go to sleep. So I don't know, maybe it's not a good idea that I wait till evening to do computer work, because by then I'm like usually, pretty tired, and I'm not going to concentrate right. So, but I can do the spell check on the story, I guess.